Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs in video games, and today we're continuing my randomizer run of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And hello Gabriel, welcome to the stream. So last time in this randomizer, and I guess what I should do first is this. Show that's the basic randomizer settings that I'm using. I showed more of that in the first one. And we are continuing here. We basically have all of the movement abilities you could want. And we've collected a great deal of the collectibles. Let's show that progress. So we've collected 214 of the 389 collectibles. We've got 1 out of the 5 wisps. Not very many wisps, but most of the trees. And we do have to collect all of the wisps and all of the trees in order to beat the randomizer. That is written into the randomizer settings. So this time, I am going to be going into places we haven't gone yet. In particular, I'm planning to go into Bowers Reach first, and then probably the Luma Pool second. Bowers Reach should be pretty easy because we already have the Light Burst skill, which is something that you don't get normally until you are most of the way through the Bowers Reach area. The main thing that's holding me back, I think, the main thing that we just don't have, is we have not cleaned the waters of Niwen. The waters are still poisonous, and I don't really know how you clean them in the randomizer, because we've already beaten the boss that normally cleans the waters. So we're going to have to figure out how we do that in this one, and until we do, there are many collectibles that we just can't get. According to Gabriel, I started late. Not on my watch, but okay. Hello, Bower the Bear. Please wake up. All right, that skipped a cutscene, didn't it? I think that cutscene with the bear is normally pretty long. All right, so we can do a great many things here that you normally couldn't do to begin with. So, for one, we can drop this down, but also, in addition to dropping that down, which is a normal thing you do in the game, we can also go to the left and do this part of Bowers Reach already. Because we can just throw a light burst in there, right? There's a light burst. Where do I want to put light burst, though? Put it here. There we go. This area is already, I guess, warmed up. Warmed up is probably the words. Hello, Debbie. Welcome to the stream. Whoops. It's interesting that the waters in Bowers Reach are clear, even though the waters elsewhere are not clear. Ooh, we got Flash. Alright, that's important. That means that we can actually go through the Moldwood depths. Oh, wait a minute. They're not clear. It looks clear, but when I go into the water, I get hurt. Alright. Don't go in the waters. So down here, technically you're supposed to use... Did that guy explode? I think he exploded. I think I misunderstood which enemy that was. So, you're supposed to use that pot over there, but instead of using the pot, we can just do that. We got an energy fragment. More energy. Great. Now then, Where else can we go? We can go down... No. We already went down over there. We can go up. Up here, I think there is a switch that we have to hit. Also, we can go up here. We couldn't exactly go over there before. 103 spirit light and a health fragment. I'm not sure that we have any use for spirit light anymore. I think I bought out all of the shops last time. So spirit light, oh never mind. Spirit light can be used to upgrade our shards at Twillin. Right, I've upgraded, I bought out all of the items from the shops, but not all of the upgrades from Twillin. So spirit light is still useful. And having launched this early really changes this game, because the game does not expect you to be able to move around so freely at this point. Wing Clip. That's a shard that we didn't have. Shard that we didn't have that we didn't necessarily need. Hello, Gorlek. We can just go under him. Hit him from the other side. Whoops. Alright, let's be a little bit more careful, I guess. Even with abilities that you normally wouldn't have at this point, I'm apparently having trouble with that Gorlek. Oh well. So, what is down here? Outer Ruins Teleporter. I don't know which one that would be. It would be in the Windswept Wastes, I think. But I don't know which ones that would be. And 102 Spirit Light. Great. Let's turn this on. There we go. And then... Energy Fragment. Our energy... We're getting pretty high in the energy, aren't we? I think the total is 40 normally. Or not 40, sorry, 20. 20 energy. So we still have a ways to go before we collect them all. And then this is one of those where you do... where you do that. Except hit the thing. There we go. This, I believe, goes down to a place... Nope, it's just a little secret. 103 Spirit Light. And there is a little secret right here. A keystone. 10 keystones. Hello, Maki. Could that be spicy marsh clam soup? Oh, thank you. And he gives us a hat. We need to go back to the Maki in the Glades and give him that hat. Speaking of, I did not go much to the left of here. We have to go left because we have to get the tree. So let's go back and go to the left, because we have to do that in order to beat the randomizer, because we need to go to that tree. Normally you have to go there because you don't have Light Burst yet at this point. I did not have to do that because I already had Light Burst. This is also destructible. And we destroy it with this. Yes. Sentry speed. Alright, our sentry ability has been upgraded. That's something that I don't really use, so don't know that we're going to experience that. To the left here, there is something. A Gorlek ore, which is... It's actually a Gorlek ore. How about that? Not randomized. This we can destroy. That brings us to the Spirit Well. We actually already went to that Spirit Well because we unlocked that teleporter randomly. But now we can actually go in. So, that's a difference. We can do this already because we have Burrow. And we have Launch, so even some of the things that you would normally use Burrow for, you don't need to. 102 spirit light. Getting a lot of 100 and some change spirit light. I wonder what that's about. West wastes teleporter. Interesting, because I think we already had that. There's not something else up there, is there? I don't think there is. Let's check. Great. Hello, Tonk. Let's ignore him. And turn this one on. Now, that water hurts, but I guess we could still go in it and get this thing. Oh, no. We have to go from the other side. Okay, never mind. Getting hurt is not good because we don't have regenerate. That keystone was a Gorlek ore. Should also be a little bit more careful because we can't heal. This Gorlek ore is Vitality. Alright. Vitality is a spirit shard, if I remember correctly. That was a keystone, and this keystone is spirit light. They swapped locations. What else can we do here? We can't do much here without the water being less dangerous, less poisonous. So let's move on. We already have enough keystones, so we can go through this door. Using up 4 of our keystones. Vitality is a spirit shard that I could put on. I have only 3 spirit shard slots, so I'm not very interested in putting the Vitality spirit shard on. I could show that though. So I have a whole bunch of spirit shards, and I only have 3 slots. Normally, you open slots by defeating combat trials. I've done a number of combat trials, but none of them had a spirit shard slot in them because those have been randomized. I've actually found none of them, so I'm way behind on spirit shards. Oh my gosh, clean water. That's enormous. All right. That was an amazing find. We found clean water. And a keystone. Although we needed to go to this tree in order to beat the randomizer, so had to be here anyway. What's in here? It's an energy fragment. Zah, we've got a lot of those. And then in here is spirit light. But we also get the seeds. That's one of the things we learned last time about how the randomizer works, is that when you get seeds, you not only get the seeds themselves, you also get a random pickup in addition to the seeds that you would normally collect. An energy fragment. We're getting a lot of those. So now that we've got clean water, we can go under here safely, which means we can get this thing, which is just spirit light. All right, we've done everything right here, so let's not fast travel. It's right there. It's probably easier to walk there, faster to walk there than it is to fast travel and wait for the loading screen. There we go. So, oh, never mind. Being here doesn't do much, does it? We need to go below and go around. Where we were previously, and I decided to go back around. We need to go this way now. There is a secret there, we already got it. And we can go up here. There's a secret over here. I got that earlier. And we met that Maki. Gave him some marsh clam soup to heat him up in the extreme cold. And then we need to light that. So, let's light that. Miss. Let's try lighting that again. Miss. Let's try again. Got it. Alright. That opens this, and we can get... nothing. It's just the spirit well. It's the other side of the spirit well. So then, moving on to I think my least favorite part of the game, actually. We're not quite there, but we're very close to my least favorite part of the game. I will talk more about it when we get there. Watch out for that snowball. However, that snowball had something in it. It had spirit light. We are getting a lot of spirit light. That's okay. We've already collected most of the important things to collect. So spirit light, although kind of unimportant, is what's left to collect, really. How do we get there? We can get there by throwing one of these. Bam, Gorlek ore. And then we go up here. Alright, we are here to my least favorite part of the game. This has messed me up so many times. Launch makes this much easier. I got it the first try. But lighting that one thing is so annoying for me. It has annoyed me many times. And the game doesn't clearly show you what lighting it does. So I spent a whole lot of time and energy trying to light it my first time, and then I had no idea what I had accomplished. Plus, I got stuck there a little bit in one of my speed runs. I did a speed run of this game, and that one part right there took me so much time. Or I died many times during it. Anyway, that was my least favorite part of the game. We're beyond it. Launch really helped. Hello, sir. I see that you have a wooden shield. I have fire. Haha. You have no wooden shield anymore, do you? We have enough life at this point that it's pretty easy to just destroy almost any number of enemies, because we don't worry too much about our life total. Got him. Come on. Got him. Next Gorlek. Also with a shield. I missed the shield. There we go. 2 Gorleks here at the same time. That is more difficult when you don't deal as much damage as we do. We did get both Ancestral Light pickups. Sorry. We did get both Ancestral Light pickups, which is important because that increases how much damage we do. So we've been down here. Yes, we've been down there. That's one of the spirit trials that we've done. So let's go up. And going up, there's no secrets over here. I constantly think that there should be, but there aren't any right here. I wonder if we're going to find the regenerate ability before fighting Shriek, because Shriek is not the easiest of bosses. Although I don't know that regenerate helps that much, because the hard part of Shriek is a time that you never get to stand on the ground. Speaking of Shriek, until we get to fighting Shriek, we should run away from Shriek, and that's coming up soon. Hello, little dude. Thank you for the lift. Now, this chase scene right here, I wonder how much launch makes this easier. We have a fair number of abilities that we normally don't have, or at least I didn't have when I was going through this chase scene other playthroughs. so I think it will be easier than normal. Also, this should be the second Wisp. Wait a minute, did we ever talk to Qualic? Yes, we did. That's where we got the first Wisp. So Wisp number 2, and Shriek. Run, Ori. It's an avalanche. Don't stare at it. Run away. Alright. So far, this is going swimmingly, of course. Whoops. I was trying to use launch there, and I kind of failed. Don't know why. Oh, go through the thing. I got hit a couple times that I should not have. Oh well. Still alive. And we made it to the chase scene. Success. Open your eyes, little spirit. You are safe now. You have awoken the forest's memory, and me with it. I almost didn't find you in all that snow. Hello, Bower the Bear. Now spring will return to the Reach, though some may not welcome it. That creature Shriek is one. I saw her as I slept and dreamt dark dreams. Alright, let's skip the rest of that cutscene. Now, we have cleaned the water of Niwin. That's huge. There are several collectibles that we can get now that we've done that. Let's get those before we go into a new area. I mean, I'm kind of going into a new area right now, but I mean, before we go into an area we've never been in this randomizer. So, where are we going? We're going to the left here. I basically want to get the things that I didn't get over here in the Wellspring Glades. And most of that is below me, isn't it? Yeah, let's go to the right first. Yeah, let's go to the right first. Go down, get the things in the water over here. Don't remember everything that's in the water over here, but sure, we'll find it. That's a bunch of Spirit Light. Huzzah, I've got almost 3,000 Spirit Light. And we already got that one. Alright. I think there's something else in the water. There it is. Westwood's Teleporter. Alright. We are close enough to the Wellspring Glades that I'd like to go back there and do some things there, including giving a Maki a hat. Let's give this Maki a hat. Hello, that is a very nice hat you have. May I have it? The sunlight in these glades is too bright for me. I will give you this empty lantern for it. My days in the dark are over. Now begins my days in the shade. And we get a lantern, which is a quest item, plus we get 98 Spirit Light. Hello, Twillin. We've gotten all your shards, that's right. So let us buy some upgrades. So eventually I'm going to be wearing some of these things. And when I do, I will want them upgraded. We just have to find the Spirit Shard slots in order to care about them. I don't know why I upgraded Ultra Grapple. Probably not something I was going to use. So, Grom. We are one Gorlek ore short from clearing the cave entrance, and now that we have Flash, we could actually explore it. So I'm interested in doing so. Who wants the lantern? Wait a minute, let me look at the lantern. The lantern, an empty lantern. Oh right, that's in the Moldwood depths. We'll go there eventually. We can now go in here because of the clean water, which means we can collect more spirit light. All right. Is there anything else in this water? There is this, which is also spirit light. There is this, which is the shuriken. That is an ability that I don't really use that much, and I don't think I will. Let's give Thule the seed that we found. And see what we get for it, because I think we do get a random thing for giving him this seed. I shouldn't worry about stepping on spring plants. They are carnivorous, but eat quite rarely. Only witnessed it once myself. You're not making me feel better about that, Thule. Alright. Where else do we go? We are going to teleport to a place with water. Actually, let's teleport here first, because we have not gotten everything there. I'm curious as to why I didn't get everything over here. Oh, right. One of them you can't get the first time through, because it is... So, let's get this first. This one we couldn't get because of the water. And we got a shard slot. Getting a shard slot is enormous. And then this one we couldn't get because there was a monster in the way. There's something over here, right? No? Was there not something? I thought I saw something on the map. Something on the map. What am I forgetting? Gotten all of these collectibles before. So what is the one that I'm forgetting? Huh. I don't know. If we can't find it, we'll just move on. But I thought there was something over here where this guy... Oh, it is. There we go. Got it this time. Alright. Now, the other place where there's clean water in the wellspring, it's below, outside the wellspring. We get outside by going out here. And let's go down. And there is clean water over here with a thing in it. What's the thing? It is 118 spirit light. Fine. Now, anything else in the wellspring? Oh right, there's something else in the mill itself that we needed clean water for. As well as this right here. Got that? And let's go in here. There is water over here that we couldn't go into before. And it has this, which is 192 spirit light. Great. Now that we've done that, I think we've completed everything in the Wellspring Glades. So let's go to a new area. Where do I want to go? There's lots of choices. I think I want to go to the Luma Pools, which is very close to us as well. So I don't need to teleport to get to it. Also, before we go much further, let's put on a spirit shard, because we got a shard slot. So I've got overflow, I've got catalyst, and I have triple jump. Resilience is really nice. That's always really nice. What else would I like? Magnet. I really want magnet. Alright, let's put magnet on. Now, when we get things from enemies, they just come right over to us. And I've already upgraded magnet, so it is better than normal. Is this where we just were? Yes, we need to go further to the right in order to go to the Luma pools. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome back. We do have water breath. We got water breath very early, so that means that we can stay in the water for as long as we want, no problem. I have gone through this game without the water breath ability, but it is really nice to go through it with it. It makes things easier. Now then, let's just use a ridiculous number of movement abilities to avoid getting trapped on things. Meant to bash off that guy, you probably figured that out. Moldwood Depths Teleporter. Alright. Hello, guy. Thank you for destroying that for me. And more Spirit Light. Fine. I'm fine with more Spirit Light. Thank you for destroying that for me. Let's go up here. Very easy to do with launch. And over here, there is something. It is 130 Spirit Light. Okay. Finding a lot of Spirit Light. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, other than shard slots at this point. But I am trying to collect everything. Where? Oh, 55. I read that wrong. I thought it said 555 at first. And I was very surprised. So I am below the Wellspring Glades, about to go into the Luma pools. But before we go, I'm going to collect a couple things around the entrance. But my plan is to go into the Luma pools shortly. Hello, can you shoot at me? So I would like to do that, to destroy that. And 51 Spirit Light. I don't think there's anything else right next to us. Oh, there's one more thing right next to us. I guess let's do the one more thing that's right next to us before we move on. It is this thing right here. There we go. Gorlek ore. Now we can move on. That Gorlek ore is the last of the Gorlek ore that we need, actually. We can complete all of the projects now. So that's pretty neat. But also, that completes that little area of the game, so let's go into the Luma pools. And I have to remind myself yet again that I do not have a way to regain life, so I should probably be a little bit more careful. Am I going to be more careful? I don't know, but maybe I should. First things first, there is this. 199 Spirit Light. We could go directly into the Luma pools, but there's a couple more collectibles, aren't there? Over this way. I mean, for one, there is that one right there. A Gorlek ore. That's more Gorlek ore than we need. Right, we need this guy to shoot at us up here. Shoot at me. And then we redirect that over there. Next. We will redirect that this way. Turn the big wheel. And then there's no reason to redirect this one, is there? Other than completion's sake. What is Gorlek? Gorlek is one of the species, one of the animal species in this world. They are the builders and the miners. And Gorlek ore is the material that they use to build and mine, or that they mine for and they build with. So we collect Gorlek ore so that we can build things with it via a Gorlek. Alright, let's get this collectible right here. 168 Spirit Light. And... hello, Maki. If you see him again, could you give him this? We will potentially do that. An amulet, a quest item, plus exploding spike. Ooh, I like my exploding spike. Have to say, that is a good pickup. This way we have to go fast to get this. A health fragment, those are always nice. And how well do I remember this area? Maybe not as well as some of the others. Sure, that will give me no trouble. Aha, found a thing. That opens a door. That's all that's up here, so let's move on. And the next part. There's this Gorlek ore, which is just Spirit Light. Below me right here, there is... that. Can't go to the left there. We have to go to it from the other side. And I just went around in a circle. Okay. Hello, Tonk. The fish are biting and not just the bait. Risked life and limb to catch one. Life and wing, because he's a bird. We were just talking to this Maki. No, we weren't. This one, he wants string. We don't have string yet because we have to go into the Moldwood depths to get it. Can't do anything over here yet except collect this. But we can't collect the other thing yet. 159 Spirit Light. I think I'm going to show my progress on the screen so that we can see how many more collectibles we have. So, progress. 274 out of 389 pickups. We've only done 2 wisps, but we've done 10 out of the 14 trees. So we're really getting there, as it were. Now, let's see here. This is already opened. Interesting. I wonder why that was already opened. Maybe it's one of the quality of life things from the randomizer. Overcharge. That is another spirit shard that we did not have. And then what is this way? Oh, this just connects back to where we were. Right. I need to take this. I need to bring it with me up here. Nice. That brings us over here. Before we go there, let's go this way, I think. Yes, Gorlek ore, which is 199 Spirit Light. Alright, I wonder how the randomizer does this thing, because there's 2 sections of this. There's 2 times that you battle in here. We're going straight to the second one, actually. Alright, I was wondering how the randomizer would handle 2 different scripted battles in the same area, and it just took the second of the scripted battles. I think that's what's happening. Yeah. Interesting. And useful. It means that we don't have to figure out when to come back here for the second scripted battle, which is a lot harder to figure out when you're randomly doing things. I would like whatever that is. It is Spirit Light. Huzzah. Can't do that yet. We have to get to the other side first. More Spirit Light. Nope, I crushed myself. Let's get that one again. Without crushing ourselves this time. Okay, let me try to get this. There we go. Okay, we need this. We need this to come with us. We need it to come over here. And then explode that. Great. Spirit Light. And we can talk to Lupo. I guess this is a reason to have Spirit Light other than Twillin's shop. We can buy the map, which doesn't do anything except we get a random item. What's our random item? We got Bounty. Bounty is not very useful to us, is it? Bounty gets you more Spirit Light when you fight enemies. And we don't really need to do that because we have kind of as much Spirit Light as we want. Destroy that barrier, go through. Over here we get to destroy this. And I think there's a meeting Qualak moment, isn't there? Oh, we just don't meet Qualak this time. Alright. Randomizer says let's skip that part. 122 Spirit Light. There is a keystone over this way, which is 145 Spirit Light. And then over here, there is another keystone right there, which is the Last Stand. Last Stand is another Spirit Shard that we will not use. 155 Spirit Light, not too shabby. Gorlek Ore, we explicitly don't need that. More useless than every other pickup we've gotten. Gorlek Ore at this point. So what's this one? More Spirit Light. I will accept more Spirit Light. A Health Fragment. Health Fragments are good. And then we can do this. Great. Let's do the Spirit Trial. I will have to watch where this one goes, because I don't remember this one as much. And to get back there, we're going to go this way, so that we get all the collectibles this way. Rather than go back around the normal way. We get Gorlek Ore. Completely useless. And then this one, we get Spirit Light. Almost useless. I'm not really expecting many of these pickups to actually be useful, but I really would like more shard slots. So I'm motivated to collect them in many ways. One of them is that I just like collecting things. So this tree is required, 157 Spirit Light, but also one more tree checked off the list. That's important. And then we get to go this way. And that opened everything. Although I did it kind of out of order, didn't I? Because we were supposed to open that first. There we go. And I think there's one more collectible in this room. I think it's to the left. Yes. Spirit Light. Great. Now we go right. And now we can get what is normally a health container over there. And this time is going to be something random. It is Spirit Light. Alright. Now we need to go back. I'm going to teleport. Let's see if I can click this teleporter. There we go. I'm warping here because I want to do the Spirit Trial, and this is the fastest way to get to that Spirit Trial. The Spirit Trial is right over here. And let's do it. Run the Spirit Trial. Remember, I can't use launch. I'm very used to using launch right now, and I do not get to use it for the Spirit Trial. We have to do the Spirit Trial somewhat normally. Okay. That's... Don't know if I'm going to remember those directions. Oh no. We're behind. Gosh. Oh no, I messed myself up. Alright. This Spirit Trial is maybe not going great. Yeah, we've already lost. Alright, let's retry. Try that again. Just have to get the bubble part correct. If I can get the bubble part correct, everything else is just fine. Pretty sure. Okay, got the bubble part. Am I going a more difficult way? I am. I should be going up like this. Yes, okay. Apparently I lost the second time too. And it's right there. Alright, let's retry that. We need to go up the bubble path and then go up on the right. Where's the next bubble? There it is. Go! Go up this way. There's a pole thing. Great. Oh, there's another pole thing. Get there. Great. And what do we get? We got 207 Spirit Light. Fine. I will accept that as a reward. Even though it's not the best of rewards. Now then, we have Swim Dash, so we can go straight past those. And collect this, of course. More Gorlek ore, whatever. I'm going to check my map real quick to see if I forgot anything back there. I apparently forgot a couple things. Well, let's not worry about them until after the boss battle. But I do want to collect them. Because they might be shard slots. I would like shard slots. Hello, Qualic. No, he ate the wisp. Hold on one second. Alright, let's skip this cutscene and get to the boss. Well, I guess we have to run away first. This is another one where I don't really remember the runaway part very well. As you can tell, I just died. Alright, let's remember how we're supposed to go through this again. It's simpler when you only have the abilities that you're supposed to have, because then you have some idea of where you're supposed to go, where the game expects you to go anyway. Because you can only use the set of abilities you have at that moment. But anyway, we are making it past, and we have to fight Qualic. This boss gave me a lot of trouble, by the way, the first few times that I did this boss. Let's do better at this boss this time. We will do better. One of the reasons that we're going to do better is because this is on normal instead of hard. I have fought this boss a few times on hard, and it is a lot harder. Also, I seem to be doing just fine right now. Let's put Spike on. Why am I not using Spike? So, Spike the boss. There we go. Spike the boss again. Great. Alright, to the next part of the battle. And honestly, this is going extremely well. I think that I'm remembering my troubles with fighting this boss on hard with very little life and energy, and getting the bad impression of how hard this boss is. Come on. Almost through. Just had to hit him a couple more times. There we go. Fall it down. Also, one of the sadder moments in this game, and this game has a lot of sad moments, so being one of the saddest is a pretty significant statement. Destroy that decay monster, Qualic. Your light grows, little one. The strength of the forest is safe. We may not be able to undo all the damage, but we can still give Nguyen a second chance. Find the Wisps, bring them together, and the Maki. Watch over them for me. Watch over this land. You may be the only one who can. I mean, that is true, actually. As we learn at the end of this game, Ori really is the only one that could look over this land. At least the only one in the land. Goodbye, Qualic. Thank you for your spirit light. And we got another one of the Wisps. Now let's finish collecting all of the things in this area. Strength of the forest is found. We need to go back this way. There are a couple of collectibles that we couldn't get on the way. There's a collectible that you can see during the chase scene, in fact, that you can't get during it. Come on, we have to get up there. Good. We did not need to do that, though. Not yet, anyway. Alright, it was more Spirit Light. It seems like most of the collectibles these days are Spirit Light. I guess most of the collectibles were Spirit Light most days. Also, just pointing out that I only have 4 keystones. 4 keystones is not a lot of keystones. Now, there is something... There's something that we have to get from a place above me. Let's look at the map again. So, we need to go back to the spirit light thing? Wait a minute. Is that right? Apparently it is. We need to go this way, and there is a collectible down here that I neglected to get. Really? Thought I got that. Okay, I don't know how much I can trust my map. I assume I can, but... Do I not remember where that collectible is? There's not something in this water, is there? Oh, yes there is. Oh man, I completely forgot about that one, and it was a shard slot, which is very important to me. I really want those shard slots. Now then, next collectible. For one, we've never gone up and to the left, so let's go up and to the left. That is this way. So I've never gone up here. Well, I've been up here a little bit, but we never went more left, it looks like. Yeah, I've never been in this area. More spirit light. And then... we can go in here. Oh, that was supposed to... This was supposed to be used to get that other thing I just got. But we also got a collectible in there. And I believe there's something at the top of this room. Or closer to the top, anyway. Yeah. There is. Stop hitting all of the things. We get this lever. That lever opens a door to a collectible, which is normally an energy shard, or an energy fragment. But what is it now? I still don't have regenerate. Remember that I still don't have regenerate. I cannot regenerate health. It is more spirit light. Alright. We've gotten all of the collectibles in the Luma pools, except maybe that one? It looks like I've collected it. So where shall we go next? I think the now time. I think what we're going to do now is go to the Moldwood depths. Although, there is a Maki to meet to finish a quest. I don't know if we get a random item for completing the quest, so let's talk to this Maki near the beginning. Oh, where was that Maki? Ooh. Don't remember exactly where the Maki was. That makes it harder. But there was a Maki that gave us a medallion. I don't know if we get a random thing for going back to that Maki. Was it this one? I think it was. Qualic is gone. What will Mimaki do? Great guardian, great teacher, both mossy and wise. I must pay my respects, but I'm not strong enough. It's amulet. Qualic gave it to me long ago. Can you bring it to his pool in the hollow? So we got the amulet. I think we already had that amulet, actually. Now let's go essentially to the Moldwood depths and do some things in Qualic's hollow. So I'm going to start here. Go to the right, finish up some things in Qualic's hollow, and then come back here and go down. Down into the Moldwood depths. So the real question is, what have we done and what have we not done here? Hard to answer that question. Anything with clean water we have not done, because we did not have that ability when we were here before. We did have a surprising number of movement abilities, so we've done a lot of the things that we needed movement for. Talk to Qualic? Wait a minute. Oh no, it's out of order. Can we go down here anyway? Yeah, okay, we can. We saw you die, but you're still there. And 137 Spirit Light. What is this way? So we never went into the Silent Woods the normal way that you go into the Silent Woods. Ultra Bash. That's at least an interesting thing, if not particularly useful. And a health fragment. I'm happy to get health fragments. So if we go into the Silent Woods the normal way, there are collectibles. Also, can we do this quest? Apparently we can't. Like this. This is 47 Spirit Light. And then we couldn't do this before because the waters were not clean, even though we did the rest of the Silent Woods. So let's do the stuff under the water. $131 Spirit Light. Great. Next. I think there's maybe one more. Destroy this thing for me, thank you. Try not to run into the spikes so much. And then we came over here the other time. So we've done everything over there now. Now we can go... I guess we have to be on solid ground before we can teleport. Now let's go back here and go into the Moldwood Depths. I could actually teleport directly into the Moldwood Depths, but that seems weird, and it would be hard for me to find all the things on the way if I did that. So this time, we are going to go down toward the Moldwood Depths. Now, one of the things that we can do is fly up here and get this collectible the normal way. I've never gotten this collectible the normal way, and it's a keystone. I'm actually pretty happy to find a keystone because we were getting short. We only had 4. A Gorlek ore. Who cares? Too many Gorlek ore in the world. We are in the Moldwood Depths. We already have Flash, so the Moldwood Depths shouldn't be too bad, because we can go through it with Flash from the beginning. As well as having Launch. Launch makes a lot of things easier. Energy, the shard, not just a fragment. I like how they specified that. 81 Spirit Light. So, we can go down here. And I guess we have a light right now, but I could also use Flash. Let's put on Flash. We will need Flash eventually, so let's just put it on and do the things in this area that we can do, since we already have Flash. Okay, try not to hit every spike. Let's work on not hitting every spike. That is just an air pocket if you do not have water breathing, which we do. I remember there being fish through here, and there just weren't this time. 132 Spirit Light. Okay. And there's a keystone, which is a shard slot. Wonderful. Definitely want those shard slots. Now then, we done everything above us. Yes and no. Let's not worry about it. Let's keep going right. So there's a place to put keystones. All right, let's use 2 of our keystones. We only have 3 left, which means we might actually need to find one in order to go through one of the doors we might have to go through. And finding keystones is pretty hard in a randomizer, unless you just happen upon them. So there was nothing up here except for these light things. So now we can go down. I mean, we could do that beforehand, I guess, because we had flash. There is a keystone. Great. That means we can open at least 1 door, because some of the doors have 4 keystone requirements. What? I thought I had flash on. Must have took it off when I did something. Flash does kind of randomly get removed, it seems. 41 spirit light. And we already made it here. It's going to be pretty weird going through... Wait a minute, it took flash off. Randomly taking flash off for some reason. Going through this with flash already from the beginning is pretty weird, because it's hard to tell where you're supposed to go. Unless you actually just follow the light sources, which I definitely am not doing. I'm just going where I want to. So there is a keystone door that we could have gotten from the other side. Where am I? Don't actually know where I am. But there's a collectible, which means we're going the right way. We got a thing. Hello, Maki. Is that an empty lantern? I can use that to trap these fireflies. I can go home. Great. So now we have the string. And what else do we get? We got the hammer. Yes. I like the hammer. We also lost flash again, by the way. It just took it off again, randomly. Let's put it back on. Can I put it on? I apparently can't put it on when I'm in the water. But we need it while we're in the water, don't we? We can at least have it on when we're in the water, we just can't put it on. Alright, we got spirit light. I'm starting to lose life a little bit too fast, so let's think about being careful again. Pull this, which opens a door, and removes my flash ability for some reason. I need to have that on. Don't remove it, please. And let's not kill ourselves. How about that? Especially because we're about to go to a combat shrine. So it's not great to start off combat shrine with very little health. There is health right here. I'm going to get that. And energy. Let's get that too. Okay, combat shrine. We don't need flash on for this. Destroy these with their own projectiles. Oh, I almost got every shot on target. Bring me the next one. What did I get hit by there? Did I get hit by him exploding? Because I thought I avoided that. Completely missed. How about this one? Got him. Next. Can I get you in one shot too? Great. Alright, this combat shrine is going very easily. Oh, he only got one shot off. And what do we get? We get a shard slot, exactly what you normally get from a combat shrine. Wonderful. I like those shard slots too. In fact, it seems like prime time to put on some shards. We have 3 more shard slots than we had before. I like Finesse, do more damage. I like Spirit Surge, do more damage based on how much Spirit Light you have. And what else do we want? Don't really need Bounty. Don't need Secret. We could get Ultra Bash. I've never really used Ultra Bash, and we could do Resilience. Let's do Ultra Bash. Bash deals damage. Now, maybe we should look at the map before we move on. So, there's a bunch of little collectibles that I don't really understand why they were faded on the map. Maybe the randomizer doesn't think I can get them, which is not true. 90 Spirit Light. All right. There is this Spirit Trial, which we can't immediately do. There's something right above us, I think. Yep. A health fragment. It actually was a health fragment. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the stream. And we do need to go to the bottom right. Let's go to the bottom right because we do need to go to the bottom right in order to complete the randomizer. We need to get all of the trees. And there's a tree to the bottom right. As well as this. Let's do this. Remember, I cannot use launch when doing this. So, need to put on flash again. It took it off because I interacted with the thing. And where is that? It is to the left of me. Over here. Let's do this Spirit Trial. So, I need to go through there. And then it wants me to go up and around like that. Is there not an easier way? Huh. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm kind of following, which is not great. Good. Don't really remember this. Alright. I'm winning even though I do not remember this. Alright, got it the first try. And what did we get for it? We got a health fragment. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's move on. I do want to get the ancestral tree, of course. But I believe there are a couple other things this way too that are nice to get. Like this, whatever it is. 42 Spirit Light. Actually, kind of sad. Not only is Spirit Light not that helpful anymore, but 42 is not that much. I am wearing a thing that I deal more damage with Spirit Light, so Spirit Light does something. And we can spend some here to get another random thing. We've got 6,800 Spirit Light. Okay, that's a little bit much. And we get Spirit Light Harvest. Definitely not something we need. Just talking about how much Spirit Light we had, we do not need to collect more. I believe that this way is the tree. Yeah, I believe this way is the tree. All right. We got 60 Spirit Light, but more importantly, we got the tree. And all of the trees are required. Now, there is something just directly up here. Let's get that. It's a health fragment. And then I believe we've gotten most of the things. Let's teleport back here because it's faster teleporting back here and then moving on. And let's defeat Mora and get another Wisp. Surprisingly, my flash is still on after a teleport. Don't really understand what takes off flash and what doesn't. I think I need to go further down. Down and to the right. Further down and to the right. I just never need to open that spirit door, by the way. That's nice. That means we have extra keystones, which is good. Deflector. I like Deflector. And a Gorlek ore, completely useless. So, moving on toward Mora. More Spirit Light, okay. Are there any other collectibles? I don't think that there are. I think we're just going straight towards Mora at this point. Actually, there might be one to the left here. This way is a seed. That is a collectible. Great. And we open that door, which makes it easier to move around if we ever find the reason to come back here. And then we go over here, we can break this wall. And maybe we should get some more energy before we move on. Great. Now on to Mora. Based on how difficult Qualic was, I imagine that the Mora fight is going to be equally easy. Since I know the Mora fight pretty well and we have a ton of energy life, we're on normal. And we have both ancestral trees, so we do a fair amount of damage. Let's skip this cutscene. Alright. Now then. Hello, Mora. I am getting hit a few times here, but it doesn't seem to be important. I do have... Hold on, I should be wearing Spike. Let's fix up our shards. Or not our shards, our abilities. So I've got the sword, of course. We'll need Flash eventually. Let's put Spike over here instead of the jump ability. Launch. Great. Next part. Bam. Take that. she's summoning the little spiders. The little spiders are the worst thing that she does. I think we're almost done with this part. Yep, there we go. To the next part. The next part is running, which if you know that, you'll do fine. If you don't know that, you might be confused. I was definitely confused the first time. And next part of the battle. Let's go. Hello, Mora. I put on Flash. That's fine. Whatever. Not what I intended to do. Throw that back at her. Don't summon things. Oh, she's moving to the next part. I thought she was summoning her minions, but no. Alright. I did not play this battle very well, but had no trouble with it anyway. Goodbye, Mora. That gets another Wisp. After this, we're going to check our progress again. Skip this cutscene. We got another Wisp. And let's check our progress. So we've gotten 333 collectibles, 4 out of the 5 Wisps, and 12 out of the 14 trees. So one of the most important things there is the fact that we haven't done all the trees. Where are the remaining trees? There's one there. Where's the other one we haven't done? Oh, this one. This one down here. Okay, let's do that one next. And I think we're going to go and make it through the game now. Just go right to the end. I want to change what I'm wearing. I want launch all the time. And actually, I don't want Flash anymore. Let's put on Spike. Spike is nice. So the Midnight Burrows. We don't really feel any need to go through the Midnight Burrows. We just want to go up, which we can't do. Okay, I did not think of that. You cannot come from this angle. So to go to the Midnight Burrows, we have to go from here, from Inkwater Marsh. So Inkwater Marsh to the Midnight Burrows. There are a bunch of things we can get this way as well that we couldn't get before. For example, there is this, which is Spirit Light. I don't think that we really need anything else other than the wisps and the trees. This is my direction into the Midnight Burrows, through here. We'll get this 67 Spirit Light while we're going. We actually did that battle already. We did that very early. It was pretty hard to do very early. And this is more Spirit Light. I'm fine with that. We don't actually need anything, so let's just get whatever it gives us. And then down here, there is something. Spirit Light. But I died getting it. Let's get it for real. Oh my gosh. Go! No! How do you get this? It is with the ability that I'm using, right? The swim dash? Do you have to get it from the other side? Swim dash, there we go. Got it that time. Now, this basically, I mean, let's play it both ways, but the only thing that we need to do is play it backward. I forget what the next one is. It is the small one. Okay. And then large one. There we go. That gets us the tree. And then let's play it the other way just so that we have more movement throughout the land. So, long, short, medium, medium, don't remember, long, short, long. There we go, that's what was blocking us before, when we teleported down there from the teleporter, which we collected randomly from some pickup. Now then, one of the trees is right here. We get some spirit light, but more importantly, the tree. Now, let's get the last of the wisps. We can start right up here, too. I have felt very powerful through most of this randomizer. Having launch very early makes the randomizer a lot different. It makes the game just work different if you can launch from early game. Which makes the randomizer a lot of fun, but also not very hard if you get launch early. I think I've done a few things during this randomizer that were difficult to do because I didn't have things that you would normally have, such as regenerate. I'd never got regenerate, by the way. However, those things that I did that were difficult have been almost completely overshadowed by the fact that I had launch early enough that I was able to do ridiculous things. So, open these, turn this lever, and go down. I do like that the randomizer doesn't force you to stop at every one of these murals. It is nice to have some quality of life improvements in terms of how quickly it is to go through the game when you're going through the game a second, third, or fourth time, as it were. Now, the important thing is over here. This. And destroy this. And run away from the giant sand monster. I mean, I guess we have to go over and collect the wisp first. Alright, the final wisp. Skip that cutscene, go right to the chase. And I'm running away, even though I can't see that something is chasing me. Because I know it is. It is chasing me. Whoops. And I'm doing extremely well in this chase scene, aren't I? I like it. Normally I have some trouble remembering that I need to hit both the burrow button and the grapple button, but apparently this time I've been doing that stuff the whole time, so I'm very used to hitting all the buttons. Haven't even used launch yet, and we have it. Let's use launch there. didn't actually help. It actually kind of messed me up. Go through, and we escape. Woo! Skip the cutscene. Great! We've gotten all the wisps. Now, let's get the final tree. So we can do that starting where? Starting here. Now, do we do the cutscene here? We do. Can we skip that cutscene? No. This is not one that you can skip. Destroy! Alright, we won. We defeated Shriek. Let's finish the job. Wait a minute. Ori, what are you doing? Don't you understand how to win? Fine. I guess we'll have to go fight Shriek somewhere else. Shriek rejected the warmth she once sought. Alright, let's go up. We do have to get one more tree. So we can't just go to Shriek. I mean, we have to also go through the final dungeon, but we have to get the tree, where you would normally get launch. We already have launch, as you can tell. But we do need to get the tree. Hello, Mr. Gorlek. Is there another one? Alright, let's spike you. Got him. Is there another Gorlek? Spike you again. Got him. Hey, look, another one. Alright, he still has his shield. There we go. Got him. And this janky elevator will bring us to the top. Oh, never mind. It's too janky. Can't go to the top. So the only thing we really care about here is the tree. And there it is. Alright. We got a shard slot. Very nice thing to get from the final tree. Nice. Let's put something in that shard slot. And in particular, it's probably going to be resilience. Unless I already have that on. Where is resilience? There it is. Just because that makes the game a little bit easier to play. Because you can ignore damage a whole lot. I mean, let's get it because it's right here. Spirit Light. I'm actually going to spend Spirit Light before we fight Shriek. Because we do have it to spend. And we have some upgrades we could do. But before then is the final dungeon. So let's go through the final dungeon. At this point, the game actually does expect me to have the abilities that I have, so the game is normal difficulty at this point. Let's go. Now, in this dungeon, we need to do a lot of things. I could go up there. This just gets a collectible, if I recall. not one of the things we need to do. Alright, it was. I remembered that correctly. We need to go to the right down here. Whoops. If I don't kill myself, we'll be fine. Remember, they expect you to have launch at this point. So having launch is not much better than expected. It is the normal amount. Hide up here while that goes down. And then we have to go back up there. Ouch. Not through the laser, please. In order to destroy the infection. Good. One part of the infection staunched. Let's go to the rest. We can go through this. I am pretty low on life because I have not been really paying attention to my life that much. Although getting energy does give me life because I have that one spirit shard on. Now then, through here. Whoops. Wrong button there. Through here. Up here. Nope. Okay, got up there. Let's get this life while we're here. And we're at a bad time for that one. Yep, bad time. Still made it. Bad time for this one too. Let's get our timing down a little bit better, please. Getting hit a whole lot due to poor timing. Alright, we got to the infection anyway. Staunched the second infection. And now we just need to go up. Wait a minute, not through here, right? That is through there. This is just a collectible. Energy harvest, not a collectible we need. And then up this way. They do expect you to have launch, so launch is required to move through this. We get the spirit well. Getting the spirit well is good. I don't know if we already had it. We may have, because we may have collected it from a random collectible. And I wonder if we get something for the map. Purchase. I wonder why we had to actually purchase it this time. Normally that's free. We got Gore-like ore. Useless. Gore-like ore is useless right now. This goes back down. We don't need to do that. We need to go up. Let's go here. Through... Don't go through there yet. Go over here first. That's the easy one to forget about, in my opinion. Get this collectible, because why not? It's a Gore-like ore, that was worthless. Whatever. And then come down here and do the puzzle. We know the puzzle pretty well, though. So, now it's going through this way. Now it's going up that way, hopefully. I don't know if it actually got there. It did. Alright, that's good. Now we have to get up there. And good. Staunch another part of the puzzle, or part of the infection. Next. Next is back this way. Let's get some more life via energy. Oh my gosh. Hitting the spikes while getting that doesn't really help. bash off of him. And where are we going? Going to the left, apparently. No, let's go to the right first. Let's do this part of the infection next. Whoops. Go through. Not pressing the right button. This game does involve a lot of buttons. And sometimes I mess them up. Alright, another part of the infection staunched. Now we just have the left side and the top side. We can go... wait a minute. We can go this way to get out. Yeah, that was a way out. It was a kind of a crazy way out, but it was a way out. Now let's go to the left. There are two this way, if I recall correctly. And let's do the bottom ones first. Right, my usual move is to get hit by all of these lasers. Alright, I kinda did that this time too. I am getting energy when I attack enemies because of a shard that I have. And if I already have full energy, I'm getting life instead. So it's pretty easy for me to stay alive. Even getting damaged as much as I'm getting damaged. Alright, let's go through the laser. Nope. There we go. Got it. Another part of the infection down. 3 more to go. One of them is going to be down this way, I believe. Yes. Through there, over here, and then through here. Oops. Hit the side. Stay on the top. Don't kill yourself. I'm having trouble following that second part of that rule. Now, there's no reason not to get the collectible over here. It is Spirit Light. Great. Don't really need Spirit Light. We've got thousands above what we need. Staunched another part of the infection. 2 more to go. And we need to go not this way. This was the wrong way. Go back down. We need to go up. And then over here, we need to go, I believe, up. Through that. Nope, I was wrong. Just go back, I guess. Let's get some life from that. Aha, this is where I wanted to go. Through here, that brings us back up here, which means we can go back in here and then go left. To this part, which I am particularly bad at because I can't really tell that the purple hurts you for some reason. Now, next boss. This boss will be probably pretty easy, although I should put on my hammer. The hammer I think is good. Although let's try Spike. Yeah, let's put on the hammer. Hammer above Spike for this boss. Where am I? I lost where I was there. Come on, don't let him fix himself. Oh, hit him. Hit him while he's open. You can tell that my life total basically remains at max, even though I'm getting hit a whole bunch, because I've got those 2 shards on. Those 2 shards work really well together. Alright, boss down. I didn't even use any of the teleporters, I just went straight at the boss each time. I guess let's go through here to get up there. There we go. Now then, back through this, and we've got 1 more infection to staunch. The up one. There are some collectibles on the way, but I don't really know why we would be collecting them anymore, so I'm not going to, unless we're very close to one, and I just feel like it. Kind of annoying spot to be. There we go. Oh, oh. There we go. Got it. And another infection. That means we have opened the way to the end. Let's go in. I am going to go back to the Wellspring Glades before we go. Basically get some final upgrades. But before we do that, we of course get this Spirit Well. So we can teleport right back here. But we're at the final part. Teleport to the Wellspring Glades. Grome, I am going to help you open those caves, but you'll have to get that Maki's egg corn yourself. Now that Maki can search the caves for the egg corn, or you can help him. It's not my problem anymore. Now, let's remind ourselves what shards we're wearing. We are wearing triple jump. I like triple jump. Catalyst. That's nice. Overflow is excellent with Catalyst. Magnet, we don't need in the Shriek battle. Take that one off. Finesse is good, deal more damage. Spirit Surge, very good. We should upgrade it. Ultra Bash is not necessary. And Resilience is good. So what else do we want in the final battle? What else do we want in the final battle? Wing Clip I don't think works against Shriek, otherwise I would definitely use that. We want... We don't want Reckless, do we? I guess we'll just put on Energy and Vitality. So Energy and Vitality. So we want to upgrade Energy, Vitality, Spirit Surge. Yeah, Energy, Vitality, and Spirit Surge. Let's upgrade all of those. Vitality. Energy. Spirit Surge. Where's that? Spirit Surge. Great. We have everything that we're wearing all the way upgraded. Let's go fight Shriek. And before we do, I will look at the progress one last time. So, our progress, we've gotten all of the wisp in the trees that's required, and we've gotten all but 40 of the pickups. We got almost every pickup, actually. Being 40 down sounds like a lot, but not when there's 389. Probably want to put on Spike. Yes. I would like to put on Spike instead of Hammer. Skip the cutscene. Put on the Spike instead of the Hammer. Got him. Got him again. Got him again. Alright. The Shriek battle is going wonderfully. We already made it to the second part. Second part is a runaway part. Seems silly, we've been doing great battling Shriek so far. Why are we running? Oh no! I got trapped by the log. The log brought me down into the abyss. So, we want to not be under that log. Didn't know you could do that. First time that I died that way. And let's go through. And then we are at the final battle location. Got him. All right, half health already. That feels pretty good. And we're going to hit Shriek a couple times. Only twice, apparently. Alright, is this... I think this is the end part, where Shriek is going to start destroying the ground. Yes. One more time. Hit Shriek a little bit. Completely forgot to be in the air during that. Hit Shriek right there. Great. I haven't won yet, did I? No? Okay. Alright, so the ground should be being destroyed at this point. And now we have to stay in the air the whole time. Can't really tell where Shriek is. That's pretty normal for me. But we've won. Alright. That was my first Ori and the Will of the Wisps randomizer. In terms of total time, it took me about 5 hours, all told. And I did collect almost everything in the game, so I feel like that's not too bad. While these cutscenes are playing, I'm just going to hang out, let the stream run through the cutscenes. There are a lot of cutscenes though, so it will take some time. In terms of future content, I've done a Hollow Knight randomizer, I've done an Ori and the Blind Forest randomizer, and I've done an Ori and the Will of the Wisps randomizer. I think I'm going to go back to Hollow Knight next for my next randomizer. I do enjoy these randomizers kind of a lot, and one of the things that I did not like about this one, which to be fair, the people that have made the randomizer put it in beta mode. One of the things I did not like about this randomizer is I couldn't start at a random location. I tried to start at a random location. It has that option, it's in beta, and it didn't really work for me, I think. I think I got soft locked. the 2 times that I had just tested it out, I got soft locked very quickly. To my knowledge, maybe there was a way out of it, but it didn't seem like the random start location really works yet in this randomizer, which is sad because I like the random start location. That makes it feel like you're going through the game even more differently than the first time. That does work on Ori and the Blind Forest, and I really enjoy that on the Ori and the Blind Forest, starting on a random location. So both of the Ori randomizers are quite interesting, but I kind of like the Ori and the Blind Forest one more, simply because the random start location works. Although that is just a shorter game and there's not all of the combat elements, so it's different. Something that they probably could not do with Ori, that the Hollow Knight randomizer does, is have room randomizer, where every time you change rooms, it sends you to a random room. Anyway, so that's what you can expect from me. There will at least be another randomizer run, probably Hollow Knight, and I kind of expect that I'll come back to the Ori and the Blind Forest randomizer at some point. I don't know if I'll do another Ori and the Will of the Wisps, but if they fix up the random start location, I will be interested to do so. This randomizer, going through the game with launch from pretty early. I think I got launch about an hour in, maybe less than that. Getting launch that early really made the game feel different. For one, I could collect almost everything the first time through because you have launch, the best movement ability in the game, next to bash. Bash is a pretty good, but launch is like bash, but you don't need another thing. So having those movement abilities really early made it feel like I was super powerful, could do lots of things. I ended up going through the windswept wastes backwards, which was pretty cool. That's one of the things that I like about randomizers, is you go through a section of the game in a different order than you normally do, and that really changes things up. I'm glad I added the teleporters to the randomized pool. That's what allowed that to happen, is I could randomly find access to a teleporter that was far away. Another thing from this randomizer that was pretty neat was not having clean water for a very long time. That's one of the first things that you do in Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is clean up the water and be able to go lots of places. I did not get clean water until more than half of the way through this randomizer in terms of time. I had more than half of the pickups in the entire game before I unlocked clean water. The Luma pools went by extremely quickly. As you saw, that was this time. Bowers Reach also went by quickly, but Bowers Reach is an interesting area no matter what happens, because there's a lot of things that you're doing in that area. The Luma pools went by very quickly, though. And the Moldwood depths, I apparently always get turned around when I'm in the Moldwood depths. I got turned around in the Moldwood depths during my speedrun of this game. My blind speedrun, let me clarify. And I kind of got turned around in the Moldwood depths again, but part of that is because I had flash from the beginning, so I was just going through the Moldwood depths like a crazy person, in no discernible order, not the order the game would normally do that in. I've always wondered about the light coming from this tree. Like, it looks like there's holes in the tree, which is pretty weird, right? Why are there holes in the tree? It's not like a normal knot, right? It's just a hole that leads to the center of the tree. And of course, while this pans up, look at the characters' faces in the tree. I love that aspect. Life began anew. If there was going to be a sequel to Ori and the Will of the Wisps, the fact that this leaf breaks off right there is probably the start of that sequel. Haha, they've got the randomizer, people. I like it when they put the credits for the randomizer in the credits of the game. So, thank you, those 5, for creating the randomizer. It was a lot of fun. Oh, and look on the right, the wiki, which is how I determined how to use the randomizer. Thank you for those people. And I think I'm going to just skip the rest of this. But thanks for coming. This was a lot of fun. This was a pretty good stream. And I'm actually going to let it go a little bit further because the randomizer has more credits here, and I think it's useful to show that. Let's see if there are any more. Special thanks to Sigma. Beta testers. There might be a lot of beta testers based on how this is going. Oh, my game crashed. All right. Well, I guess that's it for that. I can show something else though, because it popped up on my screen. So let's show that. Let's see if I can show it. There. Aha. We've got statistics from our randomizer. So it took me a little bit less than 5 hours. I died only 25 times. That's surprising. I thought I was being very cavalier about my life. Time lost? I don't really know what that means. Time lost? Is that because of the deaths, maybe? Maybe I lost 12 minutes because of my deaths? I don't know. 22 teleporters? Don't know what PPM stands for. And most of the pickups in the game. I never got any of the pickups in the burrows. I only went there for the spirit tree. But otherwise, almost every area was close to complete. The wellspring was complete. And I'm surprised that I didn't collect everything in Bower's Reach. Or the Luma pools. I thought I had. Anyway, great. And just to point out, I got double jump 10 minutes in. I got launch. Where's launch? Launch at 1 hour and 10 minutes. So bash and launch, we got 1 hour in and 1 hour and 10 minutes in. And that really changed the rest of the game. The fact that we had, you know, water dash, double jump, the glide, dash, bash, and launch really early. I ended up getting burrow not too much later, and grapple not too much later than that. So that was my randomizer. Thanks for coming. I'll shut off the stream at this point, and hopefully I'll see you in another one.